which side should you hold your cane on? If someone's telling you to use a cane, it's probably that you're either injured on one leg or you have one leg that's weaker than the other. As a physical therapist, we usually tell people to use a cane on the hand opposite to the weaker or injured leg. Let me explain why. Number one, holding it this way allows you to mimic a more natural gait or walking pattern. We normally walk with opposite arm swinging with opposite leg, right? So left arm goes with right leg and right arm goes with left leg. Well, if I hold a cane in my right arm when my left leg is injured, I get to mimic that exact pattern. Number two, it gives me a wider base of support. A wide base of support means stability. So if I'm using a cane for the purpose of balance, a wider base is much more sturdy than a narrow base. If my feet are together, someone is much more likely able to push me over than if my feet were placed wider. Same thing with a cane. If I held the cane in my left arm, if my left leg was injured, can you see how close my base of support is? This is a lot less stable than if I were to place the cane on the arm opposite, where you can see that my base is very wide, thus stable. The last one is where physics comes along. Honestly, I'm not going to explain the physics, but there's a bunch of math that's done to show that when you're holding a cane in the arm opposite to the injured or unstable leg, this is going to offload the affected leg more than if we were to hold the cane on the same side. If you don't believe me, just try it out yourself. You should feel more weight into the leg if you're holding the cane on the same side than if you were to hold the cane on the opposite side. And when there's more weight, there's more force, which can then lead to more pain and more instability since that leg has to do even more work. There are some cases where you might actually want to use the cane on the same side, which is obviously the complete opposite of what I've been saying this whole time. One of the reasons is if you have some sort of neurological condition or injury that would deem it unsafe for you to hold the cane in the opposite side's arm. And the other reason, in which I will say my most medical terminology fashion, is if you just suck at walking with a cane on that side. Some people are just really awkward with their left arm because it's not their dominant arm. If you are more comfortable with the cane being on the same side as your injured or affected leg, so be it. I'm not going to force something onto you that just feels so awkward and terrible because it's probably going to make you more unbalanced. A cane should not hinder you. It should help you. If you're studying for the NPTE, check out our courses at sptwithme.com and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.